Good evening. This is CTV News for Friday, December 2nd. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Denise Douglas. So glad you could join us this evening. Metro officials were once again on the hot seat before a congressional oversight committee on Capitol Hill today. The purpose of the meeting was to examine whether the transit agency has solved some of its major problems. 6 months ago, a similar hearing was held, and Congressman Jerry Connolly was critical of Metro. Here's what he had to say today.
The purpose of the hearing today is to examine whether Metro has stepped back from the precipice and whether and how the system can set a trajectory for safe, reliable, and sustainable operations. Unfortunately, the leadership crisis at Metro has evolved rather than diminished. After going 10 months without a general manager, Metro finally has somebody at the helm, and General Manager Paul Wiedefeld has demonstrated he understands that the problems plaguing Metro are systemic. One does not have to agree with every major decision he's made to appreciate the fact that, thank God, he's willing to make them.
Meanwhile, AAA has issued a statement on a proposed plan that would reduce Metro's hours of operation for 2 years. It said doing so would have an adverse impact on businesses throughout the area. The full Metro board is expected to vote on that plan in 2 weeks. In more Metro news, the National Transportation Safety Board says Metro knew about potentially dangerous track conditions before, or more than a year before the July derailment. According to the NTSB, inspectors may have been fabricating reports on the exact measurement of rail ties from month to month. Information released by the agency listed 15 deteriorating ties in the Falls Church area from January 2015 to June 2016. However, the problem was not addressed. The report concludes the derailment occurred as a result of ineffective inspection and safety oversight by Metro.
And a local progressive group calls for the resignation of Prince George's County Council member Mel Franklin after his arrest last week on drunk driving charges. The local chapter of Progressive Maryland says the arrest and multiple charges raise questions about his competency. Franklin is accused of crashing into a car November 21st. Sources say he's been involved in other accidents in the past while using county-issued vehicles.
The county executive is betting on MGM to help improve Prince George's in a number of ways. The casino and resort will open in less than a week and will bring in an estimated $41 million a year. That money is expected to boost the area's economy. The facility is also seen as a destination point for many outside of the area, and Rashawn Baker believes it will add to the image of the county.
But this means we can put more money into our education system. It means we can put more money into our health care. It means that our transportation can be better. And so for the county, it's a great source of revenue. But the other thing it means is that businesses now will look at the county and will want to come here. I think it's going to help us get the FBI, too. I think it's a good chance of the quality of life is improving in the county, and this will help us.
MGM opens December 8th. Officials are urging people to plan ahead in terms of parking and getting around.
Former Maryland Congressman Wayne Gilchrist is weighing in on a Trump presidency. Gilchrist, who represented the 1st Congressional District, indicated that he's not overly concerned about a Donald Trump administration. He says he's had a mixed reaction to some of his cabinet picks. So we asked him today about today's political climate.
Well, I really like the way you put that, the current political climate, because I think human activity is like the climate. You know, it runs in cycles. And we're in one of those cycles right now. So for good or ill, whatever you think about this new president, it's certainly a dynamic time, especially for the average American citizen that wakes up every day, goes to work, is responsible, raises their kids, and is used to an America and the values that we hold dear. So it's the foundation of the strength of our country, which is those individuals that we're talking about, that keeps this ship of state steady in tumultuous waters.
Gilchrist served in Congress from 1991 to 2008. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Denise Douglas. Up next.